Hello, and very happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from People magazine. Comparing Meghan with Her Majesty the Queen pre-election is nonsense. No one except Meghan's action. Meghan Markle has overstepped the terms of her agreement with the Queen by talking politics as she has. It's time the media recognize that. There are many people out there who seem upset that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been called out for their recent politically charged interviews and comments. Some media outlets have even reached as far as holding up Queen Elizabeth and her comments during the Scottish referendum as an example of how unfair it all is. The narrative, of course, is that Meghan Markle is unfairly treated by the British media. Some things never change. Meghan Markle has a lot to say about politics but doesn't want to play by the rules. Saying Meghan Markle has a lot to say about politics of late is an understatement. Along with her oblivious husband, Prince Harry, she has pretty much done everything but outright endorse Democratic candidate Joe Biden in this month's U.S. presidential election, which would be perfectly acceptable if they were not members of the British royal family. You see, this is my problem with Meghan Markle. She seems to operate under the belief that the rules which everyone else around her has to live by simply don't apply to her. No one forced Meghan to accept a royal title and become a working royal. I've said this many times before. No one forced Meghan Markle to join the royal family. She knew fine well the situation she was marrying into when she accepted her $40 million wedding and her royal title. As an example, look at the spouses of both Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Now both ladies are the grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth, much the same as Prince Harry. Prince Harry is the 6th in line to the throne, while Princess Beatrice and Eugenie are 9th and 10th respectively. It's safe to say that none of them are going to be king or queen. Neither husband of the two princesses has a royal title, any royal duties, or is bound by the rules that working royals have to abide by. As such, both are free to vote in elections if they see fit. If she was such a feminist and a self-made woman, Meghan Markle could have done the exact same. Why not reject the offer of a title from the royal family? It is, after all, misogynistic and racist, is it not? Why would Meghan possibly want anything to do with such an organization? Money and reputation. That's why. Comparisons with the Queen shows how uninformed Meghan Markle fans are. I've seen it said that Meghan is only doing what Queen Elizabeth had done in the past when she encouraged people to vote in the Scottish referendum, for example. Back in 2003, the Queen commented before the Welsh Assembly, "We must encourage all people to exercise their right to vote." If Meghan Markle had simply encouraged her fellow Americans to get out there and exercise their right to vote, there wouldn't be an issue. But she didn't. She went a step further and basically encouraged those listening to her to vote for Joe Biden. Well, in reality, she encouraged people to vote against President Donald Trump. And there lies the difference. Queen Elizabeth has always taken great pains to be politically neutral. Meghan Markle didn't. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle broke the terms of their agreement with the Queen. Remember when Meghan and Harry decided they were leaving the royal family? They agreed to certain conditions when they did so, and one of those conditions was to uphold the Queen's values, which includes remaining politically neutral. So Meghan's fans can cry and stomp their feet all they like, but their idol agreed to these conditions when she left the royal family. Adults honor their contracts and agreements they made. It's how the grown-up world works, and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are no exception to those rules. The entire world knows by now that she only married Prince Harry for the title, his money, and worldwide fame. To me, she is a worthless human being who always wants to give me, and she does not know how to give back or be humble. The funny thing is, I called her behavior from the beginning. When you're twice divorced and have no career, you need that man for money. I doubt she knows how to spell the word feminist. Meghan certainly could have learned a lot from the royal family, but has chosen to fight all that they believe in and fight the monarchy as a whole. If Meghan was a blue-eyed blonde, then the controversy would not exist. And that it only existed because she's black? Whoa, hold the phones. We are going to use the race card for this too? Come on, man. My best Biden impression. Quit with the race card. We don't care if you're black, white, yellow, purple, or orange. When you're a part of the royal family, you are to remain neutral. But because of the new woke group, do anything, say anything, and there are no consequences. Maybe if she had spoken to a magazine that wasn't produced by Michelle Obama, we would have a different opinion. But she proudly endorsed Black Lives Matter rather than standing up to the Marxist groups saying stop the looting, the rioting. She chose to make it as a proud moment. It isn't nor was it, and then basically endorses any candidate is a shame, but she can't help herself. Meghan likes to stir the pot, cause controversy, and disrespect many years of the monarchy and undo everything the Queen has done. America needs allies as well as the British, and because of being neutral is why it has worked for the years it has. Meghan thinks it's petty doing such a thing, but look at her pettiness. It's about race when it suits her. It's about the royals when it suits her. So strip her of the titles and then she can find her freedom. Isn't that what she has been in search of all along? Let her have it. Let Harry be it. Would be a much bigger statement to strip her of anything royal. You can't buy class, nor can you make a silk purse from a sow's ear. Just let her go. The royals won't be losing anything. Will Meghan Markle gain back her positive image in the U.S.? I rather doubt it. What we have here is an aging wannabe. That's right, a want-to-be. She is never more than a bit player in a made-for-cable show. There are literally thousands of younger, prettier, and more talented people competing for roles and attention. Now you may wonder why I have mentioned her age twice. In California in general, and in Hollywood in particular, youth and freshness are pretty much the be-all, end-all. If you are not an established actor by 30, about all you can do is hope for bit parts and character roles, neither of which is going to generate fame and fortune. She never had all that much respect here in the U.S. In fact, until she became engaged to Prince Harry, the only people outside of her family and friends who had any idea who she was on the fringes of the entertainment industry. Her one shot at worldwide fame, fortune, and acclamation was Prince Harry's wife, and as a senior working member of the British royal family. I would hazard a guess that Meghan and Harry have torpedoed that. Sure, they have money, but for how long? Prince Charles can't continue to pour money down that particular rat hole without jeopardizing his position and, more importantly, the monarchy. People already see him as a bit of a dim and wishy-washy. He needn't go out of his way to prove it. If the erstwhile pair decide to return to the UK, nothing will be the same. All of that goodwill and fondness, especially for Prince Harry, has largely melted away or been greatly diminished by the pair's actions and words. Respect once lost is extremely difficult to regain. They have dug themselves into a hole and don't seem to possess the common sense to stop digging. I don't see how either of them will ever be able to regain the respect that they have thrown away, nor recapture anything close to a positive image. Some royal fans also expressed the opinion that they are, and it is a real shame, that they had the perfect platform to actually do a lot of good for others and instead chose to be self-indulgent, spoiled brats doing nothing beyond self-promotion. If they dare to return to the UK, I doubt Meghan ever will, but even if Harry did, they would be booed off the streets, and there is no way Meghan could cope with that. If, and this is a big if, they were stupid enough to return to the country they turned their backs on, we simply, for their own safety, would pop them in an apartment in Hampton Court Palace. They won't return as much as it would be apparent that they are both loathed. Stay in California. How about you? What do you think of comparing Meghan with Her Majesty the Queen pre-election is nonsense? Does the Queen agree to this? Please let us know in the comment section below and discuss them together. And as always, come back to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan and Harry right here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.